Good morning, gang. Good morning. Welcome back to this week's altcoin update. First and foremost, remember nothing discussed today is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for educational purposes only, and it's my view of the markets. Now I've got my backside covered. We can jump into today's content. Now, before we jump into today's content, a quick announcement. Obviously, you guys know that I teach how to trade these markets, whether that's crypto, whether that's forex, whether that's stock indices, anything with a chart effectively. If you come over to our website, we've got a promotion on at the moment, and it's still running because we've still got a few places left. First and foremost, you can access our free Discord here, but if you head over to the Join Us tab and scroll down, you'll know our normal price is $59.95. But if you go to sign up and you're a brand new member, then enter code TRIAL25. Again, it'll all be down in the description below at checkout, and you can get access to all of our educational library, including the private Discord, including my daily live streams with my daily plans that, again, cover all markets. Anything that looks interesting, I will talk about. And you can get that for the grand old price of 25 Great British pounds. Now, this is a limited offer. Once all the places are gone, that's it. It's done, and it'll close down automatically. So obviously, if you guys want access to that, then check out the link down below. Now, again, here's a quick nosy within our course. You can see here, this was today's live stream. So this is all my daily trading plans. We've covered quite a few things in my daily trading plans, but down here, you can also see, well, I'll be doing another live stream for the members tonight, which is the chat and chill, which is more of a high time frame idea on Bitcoin and a few other assets, anything that's basically for swing trading. We've got everything from absolute beginners and introduction through to Fibonacci, order flow, how to actually execute your trades and how to manage them, including how to add back in, especially when you're in a trending environment, Elliott wave, psychology. There's so much stuff on here, it's unreal. Now, there's over 55 educational modules to actually study. So yeah, if you guys want access to that, then check out the link down in the description, and don't forget to take us up on the offer. Now that's out of the way, we're going to start off now. Ator we covered the other week, and it's been requested again, and then we're also going to take a look at Doge. So let's bring back the old squiggles that we had from Ator. Now, Ator, I said at the time, if we go back, I think we covered this roughly about 2 weeks ago, so it wouldn't have been then, it'd have been roughly about then. And I was saying, look, when you're in a strong uptrend like this, longs are still in favour until market structure starts changing, okay? And market structure now has shifted. Obviously, it shifted effectively back here, which was yesterday. Looking at this, and where we're coming into, well, we're coming into our first realistic sticky zone, which is this one here. So if you are bullish on this asset, then you want this sticky zone to hold. Now, why is this a sticky zone? Well, there's a number of reasons. First and foremost, if we do a volume profile from the absolute beginning through to where we're at right now, we can see we've got, it's not great. Let's throw this on log so we can see this a bit better. We can see here, we've got a higher volume node here. This whole move above is thin, which is what you expect to see in a parabolic trend upwards like this. Now, the only thing, and again, I've said this time and time again on my channel, when things move in effectively a straight line, you know, if you look at this on the weekly, that's a straight line. It's a straight line. There is zero structure being built in this move up. Zero structure. The last structure that was built was this consolidation here. So therefore, if it is going to turn around, then again, it's all ifs. It's all ifs. This is the beauty of trading. If this, then that. Did I know this was going to roll over? No. At some point it was going to roll. You know, no asset goes up in a straight line. Okay? No matter how bullish you want to be and how much you believe in a project and a dev team or whatever, nothing goes up in a straight line. And if something does go up in a straight line, that means the pullback is going to be even more equally as harsh. Okay? So what we can see here is we've got a high volume node here. Okay? It's not the highest of volume node. But what we've done effectively is come back. If we get rid of these squiggles now, and we do this a little bit more accurately, we'll use this old consolidation high. In fact, now we're going to use this one here. I'm going to do this here. And what have we done? Well, we've come right back into this consolidation, back into this range. And now we're having a bit of a bounce. Okay. Now, does this mean consolidation over and it's up to the upside? Well, we could get a bounce in this region. If we are going to get a bounce, then we could be looking for a move up. And again, let's just throw this back out a log. And then you've got your next thing to contend with, which would effectively be your golden pocket. Fib retracement, there we go. Your golden pocket up to your 786. This would effectively be your next sticky zone. So within this area here, does it start to roll over? And then you've got another option to become a seller. If you are longing down here, and again, this does move up, then this would certainly be a take profit region. Does it mean it's going to stop here? Or could it just bounce here and continue straight up? It could do. It could do. But there's nothing wrong with hedging your positions. Okay, so this is something that'd be a key level here. This consolidation here. Now, I'm not saying it has to bounce exactly from right here where it is. Again, we zoom out on log. You know, we could come down a little bit lower. Want to be a little bit more accurate, throw on a volume profile within this cluster here before the breakout. And we can see here, we've got the high value area high up here, which is coming in roughly around 63-ish. And your point of control is just lower at 59 cents. Okay, so anything within this here. But effectively, this needs to hold. Because if this doesn't hold, this zone here doesn't hold, and we start to lose this low here and get acceptance back into the overall value range, then it's not going to look great, because likelihood is if that happens, then we're going to come back down and at least revisit these lows here. Okay, so that's what I'll be looking at. So we are in a bouncy spot here. I won't be in any rush to long this. I want to see some lower time frame structure break to the upside before actively trying to get involved. Let's just get rid of this now. Zoom in. Nothing's looking massively bullish right now. You know, we're on the 1 hour chart here. It's still in a downtrend. So until that downtrend turns around, I'd be in no rush personally to be longing this. Okay, if it starts to turn around, then fair enough. But as it stands right now, this is the area where you want to see a bounce from. So once again, whether it's this actual low or it comes down lower and plays out this range a little bit, then that's what effectively I'd be looking at. But anywhere within this zone here, if you are bullish on the asset, you want it to be bouncing within this zone. Okay, which is the same zone we marked out a couple of weeks ago. Okay. Wait for that low time frame sign of strength, potentially a long opportunity. But until you get that low time frame sign of strength, right now, zooming in, there's nothing for me there to give me confidence in taking a good long. Yes, it could run from here in a straight line up, absolutely fine. But in that case, I'd be looking, as I just said, in this zone here to become a seller once again. So that's Ator, A-T-O-R, whatever you want to pronounce it. Right, next. Doge, however you pronounce it. Again, this is some old TA. We've had this on our chart for, well, effectively since back here. So it's going back to October last year. So it's over a year long range is this. So we've had a pump to the upside. And again, this is another thing that's it's doing the rounds at the moment, isn't it? On Twitter or X. Everyone's getting a little bit overexcited. And don't get me wrong, you are bouncing from range lows, you know. Bounce. Arguably front run here. So, you know, you are in potential region that it could bounce. However, it has bounced and you've come smack bang into that point of control. Now, one thing that you need to understand at this point, we look on the daily and let's bring that volume profile back. So what have we done on the daily? Well, we've just taken out this liquidity here. So we've come up back into that point of control, had a nice rejection off it in the first place. Again, we'll zoom in so you guys can see this. Nice rejection off that point of control once again, come back down, and we've come back up, and then we've just swept these highs. So if you are long from down here, that'd have been an excellent take profit. But now it'd be time to be cautious. Would I long here? Looking for higher? No, I wouldn't. For me, realistically, the only place I'd be interested in longing this is if this rolled down, took out all the liquidity from down here, come down, and then give me that setup, then I'd be interested in longs. But where we are right now, be no interest at all. No interest at all. Now, once again, it is still in a local uptrend, but in the grand scheme of things, it's still in a downtrend. Okay, I know some trendline traders will like to draw on some form of trend line like this and say, well, there you go, trend line trader, whatever. Again, each to their own. It's absolutely fine, but it's just not a place I belong in right here. If it does move back up, take out these highs, come back down, reclaims this as support, then and only then I'd be looking for higher prices. And if that's the case, then this could really see a decent run back up towards that EQ. And once again, it'd be taking out liquidity from this high and contesting these highs here. But only then I'd be interested in any long plays on that. Because right now, above us is resistance until proven otherwise. Okay, you only want the high probability setups. Okay, you don't want to be giving into FOMO. There's still people, don't forget, there's still people bag holding this. It's it's similar to an XRP scenario. There's still people bag holding this from all the way up here on these, bag holding, because they were promised the moon. They thought it was just going to go on forever. Realistically, every time it comes up to one of these key levels, it's likely going to face some sort of harsh rejection while people are trying to get out of the trades break even or less down than they were, shall we say, okay? And then they can rotate the funds into something new and shiny, because that's how people like to trade altcoins, what's new and shiny. Okay, so yeah, not looking for longs here. For me, ideally, I'd want to see it come down here and then give me some sort of liquidity grab for longs. Alternatively, get up here, take out this high, reclaim this zone, and then we can realistically then start looking for up here. Okay, and that's it. Right, only two to cover this week. Hopefully you've learned something today. If you have, smash that like button. Let us know down in the comments what altcoins you want covering next week. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button, because don't forget, if you're catching these a week or 2 weeks later, then chances are the price action's already played out and you've missed some setups. All right, dude, as you were, bye-bye.